Yep. Yeah, it's coming.
Okay. We just have to call the guys and give them a little pep talk. You ready?
Yeah, cool.
Yo! What's up?
Oh my God, you guys!
No way.
I cannot believe you're actually doing it!
Yeah, we are. We're doing it. I think we are.
Are you guys scared?
Yeah, we're scared. Are you scared?
Are you sure this is a good idea, Tommy?
Don't be scared. You are going to love this. I've done it. It's insane.
No one's ever done this in a B2B event, honestly. Like, business to boring. You guys are killing it!
Yes.
What
Okay.
did you say?
What?
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Go!
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 Go! Wow, I'm so glad they paid us before they did this.
This is crazy. They should have done this after instead of before.
Yeah, they should have done this after the event, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah, I wonder who's hosting it right now. Maybe Carrot Top.
Maybe it's us.
Maybe it's us. We're hosting it.
Markers remain west of the field in the descent.
Wow.
That was something, huh?
That was
That was the most dramatic entrance I've ever made at everything.
That's very, very true. Well, my name's Richard Jones, CMO of Cheetah Digital,
I am Tim Glom, the VP of Content at Cheetah.
and welcome to Signals20. We have got a great 9 weeks of content coming your way. But firstly, I think we should thank our promotional MCs.
Yeah, Tommy Lee and Brittany Furlan, thank you for the great idea to jump out of a plane to kick this off. I don't think we should ever do that again.
No, I genuinely think I need to kickstart my heart now. Yeah. That was certainly a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Well, the one thing we are going to promise you with this content series is it is not going to be B2B business to boring. And I think we just proved that. That is just a taste of what's to come over these next 9 weeks.
I did wonder why you made me jump out of a plane.
Well, you got to kick it off in a big way.
Yeah, no, we have really tried as hard as we can to make sure that Signals20 is going to be informative and entertaining. I mean, we're probably the 500th user conference that's had to go online since COVID kind of hit. And the last thing we want to do is to create another user conference that is same and has Zoom trudgery. You know, that's not what we're doing here.
No, in fact, Richard, I've been bouncing all over the country. We've got people from all over the globe telling their stories, marketers just like you, telling their own stories, sharing their own results, their strategies and their tactics. I mean, I took a roller coaster. I mean, I did an interview in a forest in Oregon. It was all over the place.
We didn't make any of our clients jump out of a plane, and that's a good thing because the clients are the actual stars of the show. No question about that. We're dedicated to marketers, and Signals20 is about getting marketers' stories out and shared to the marketing ecosystem.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Well, let's get into the agenda because we have a lot to cover here.
Let's do it.
5 big tracks, right? In fact, this is Kickoff Week. We are kicking off the first week of content. So, Richard, we have some great speakers. What do we have in Kickoff Week?
Well, Kickoff Week has got a couple of marketing legends to inspire us before we get into the real meat and potatoes of the event.
Who are they?
So firstly, we have got legendary American author when it comes to marketing, Seth Godin. And Seth is going to be doing a speech all about doing work that matters for people that care and helping marketers unlock their viable audience. No greater need than that in today's economy.
Sure. Then we roll right into another keynote from another legend, Baer.
Baer will be coming to us. Great session talking about, it's actually entitled Utility. And really what Jay's going to be talking about is how marketers need to move away from the old ways of thinking about marketing and the old ways of thinking about customer service, and actually bringing those things together to actually surprise and delight your customers to actually grow your business. Really looking forward to that session.
I love it. And then I think we round out the week with some financial services and financial institutions.
We've got a great panel for digging into all things financial services. That's great. We've also got a loyalty focused event. So lots of things to kick off the week. But as I said, the agenda really starts kicking in subsequent weeks, because we've got another 4 tracks that are going to be delivered bi-weekly over the next 9 weeks.
Yep. And week number 2 is titled Acquisition and Enrichment. And that kicks off with one of our favorites and one of your good friends, Fatima Katablu from Forrester. What are we talking about there?
Fatima is an inspirational analyst, in my opinion. I have followed Fatima for a long time. Fatima actually coined the term zero-party data and has, really taken on, I'd say, ad tech. Because zero-party data in many ways is a new way of thinking about the ethical use of data, how to build your databases, how to drive personalization. And we're going to be digging into not just all things privacy, but actually talking about how businesses can actually own their own data and actually how they can drive tangible business benefits from doing that.
And that rolls right into the next session in that week, which is an illustrated guide to collecting zero-party data with Forrester analyst Stephanie Liu.
Yeah, and Stephanie is going to be really digging into the practitioner level detail around how marketers can actually run interactive experiences across a whole variety of digital channels to actually build their marketing databases and collect zero-party data. It's information about people's motivations, desires, interests, in order to drive personalized marketing. So that's going to be a great session.
And what's awesome about that is what follows is the Pure Archery Group. I go to an Oregon forest and I interview Jeff Suter, the director of marketing, and they tell you exactly how they collect zero-party data, how they've built their database, they transform their business, which is a retail-based business, and how they're driving real results. They share stats. They get a 6 times lift in advertising when they use zero-party data. They drove hundreds of thousands of dollars from a single email in COVID when their competition couldn't do anything. So that session I'm really excited about. What else do we have?
We also have tips from the experts around Cheetah experiences. So every week we're going to be getting the best and brightest of the company actually digging in to show people how they can actually transform their business to achieve certain marketing goals. And obviously in the acquisition and enrichment week, it's going to be looking at the best campaigns for actually interacting with consumers and collecting data.
Got it. Sports and media. We have a session for you in this track as well. Talk to me about the sports and media.
Well, firstly, I'd say how happy I am that sports has come back to the TV.
Yeah, right.
I realise what a gaping chasm in my life that actually had left. But yeah, we're going to got the whole session on enhancing digital fan engagement, where sports and media marketers are actually going to dig in at looking how to engage people. Maybe when the crowds aren't there in the stadiums, but there's a whole set of ways you can actually digitally interact with your fans, engage them, thrill them, and actually build your audience.
Power-packed week for every marketer in every industry. But let's move to our third week, which is data-driven engagement. The first one, we sit down with Michael Stutz, a longtime friend at Bloomin' Brands, Outback Steakhouse, The Onion, etc. And we do a little tailgating, but they talk about how, again, in COVID, they were able to take their data, engage their audience, find net new customers, and drive real business through data acquisition and then engagement with that data.
That is going to be a great session. And so is the next session. Another fantastic analyst in Shah Van Boskirk. What she doesn't know about email marketing shouldn't be, it doesn't exist, right? This is an analyst that has followed this particular segment for a very long time and is, really top of the game when talking about all things email marketing. And actually, Shah is going to be talking about how to build a customer-obsessed strategy with top tips, tricks, data coming from her research. So really looking forward to that as well.
Cool. Well, talking about tips and tricks, another session we have that week are tips from the experts around Cheetah CES, our customer engagement suite. We're going to tell you how it's actually helping brands transform their businesses into data-driven organizations. We'll give you real reasons, real ways, and real tips and strategies on how to drive that transformation inside of your own business.
I don't know whether everyone can hear that, but there's planes going over us. You know, that's one of the problems with doing it in the middle of a field by an airfield.
Well, when you're live to tape, yeah, it's skydiving zone. That is what it is.
Yeah, and the last session that we have on the Data-Driven Engagement Week is how CPG brands are successfully unlocking direct-to-consumer relationships. That's going to be a great panel. You don't want to miss that if you're an agency looking after CPG customers or a CPG marketer. Come to that session.
Well, the next week, Richard, the fourth week is Omnichannel Loyalty. I'm excited about this one because I have an interview with Andres of the Salling Group, a giant retailer over in Denmark that's doing about $10 billion in sales. They get a 10 times lift with their new loyalty program that Cheetah just helped them launch. It's amazing. What else is in that week?
Well, following on from that, we have a great session with Emily Collins from Forrester, who's going to be talking about how to create a loyalty strategy, not just a rewards program. Completely key when you're thinking about how loyalty programs need to evolve in the future to really build much closer advocacy with your customer.
Yeah, well, not only that, you want to talk about stats and facts. I mean, we have a ton of stats in the next one, which is tips from the experts, Cheetah Loyalty, creating a best-in-class program. And we talk a lot about the consumer behavior, why you need loyalty. Did you know that 34% of people aren't loyal to a brand because they simply haven't been asked?
That's me all over.
We reveal a ton of tips and tricks why, whether you have a loyalty program or exploring getting one, this is your roadmap to how to get there. What else?
Anyone want a Starbucks coffee on my app? No, next we have how marketers in the restaurant industry are shifting to a digital-first strategy. That's a great panel, some fantastic speakers. Really looking forward to that.
Awesome. And our last week is going to be personalization, but man, we reveal so many cool things in this. There's some really big reveals, including a keynote from our Chief Product Officer, Bill Ingram, around the product vision and personalization strategy here at Cheetah Digital.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good one. You won't want to miss that. We're also going to be talking about a new product release.
Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah, drum roll, please.
Can't wait. Where's Tommy when you need him?
Cheetah personalization coming your way. And then the next session we have is tips from the experts, introducing the Cheetah personalization product itself. So anybody wants to think about doing personalization in a really, really cool way needs to come to that session and find out more.
Yeah, and by the way, there's personalization in all of these sessions. The Salling Group was in loyalty, but they have a ton of how they're doing one-to-one marketing at scale, hundreds of thousands of users. But I also sat down with SeaWorld Entertainment, and they are really using personalization to drive people and the right offers back at their park. You're going to love that one, and I ride a roller coaster in there. It's pretty cool.
Well, rather you than me. Jumping out of a plane was enough, to be honest. And following on from that, the next session we have is how retail marketers are adapting to extraordinary changes in consumer shopping behaviors. So apt with the massive digital transformation that's happening right now because of digital acceleration around COVID-19, right? We're all at home. We're all consuming stuff online. Amazon results are going through the roof. E-commerce is going through the roof. Let's dig in and think about what this all means for retail marketers.
Yep. There are a ton of other sessions, and I'm going to slip one in that you probably don't know about. I sat with Darian Bates of End Pizza on the East Coast, and we talk about their strategy, talk about digital transformation. These guys had a 12-month plan, and when COVID hit, they rolled it out in 3 days. And Cheetah was right there, and it's all about personalization. It's all about real-time offers, the right offer to the right person. You're going to love that one.
And of course, the digital acceleration and COVID-19 isn't the only thing that marketers had to worry about in 2020. You know, we've had the whole social justice movement and how marketers have needed to react to that. We've had Stop Hate for Profit campaign that, you know, we got involved with at Cheetah. So there's many different societal things that marketers need to take into account as they try and kind of understand the mood of the nation and the consumers that they're actually targeting. So we're really pleased to have a session with a keynote speaker that's going to be hosted by our CEO, the one and only Samir Kazi. But the guest who we're thrilled to have coming on is actually Sint Marshall. Now, Sint is the CEO of the Dallas Mavs. An inspirational lady, if anyone's ever seen her speak before. Great life story. Yeah, she actually spent 35 years prior to the Dallas Mavs working at AT&T, helping them build a culture of diversity and inclusion. And Samir is going to be talking to Sint about how marketers can help influence society to actually drive a more inclusive and diverse culture. So that's a really, really hot topic. Really interested in what Sint has to say. Great lady. Really looking forward to that session.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're backing up to Seth Godin right now. This is great. We covered, there's tons also that we did not cover in here. We animate our client sessions. We have a ton of client on client talking about topics that you need to know as a marketer yourself.
There is nothing boring to business about this event. You're going to love it.
It's going to be great. It's going to be shot all over the place. And I hope we have another thrilling close, just like we opened it. Yeah, I've got some ideas. But right now, I've got to go pack up my chute. I think I'm going to go take a second run in between this and Seth. So let's get out of here.
No one told me about this, the end show.
Sorry, man. I am going right now. I'm jumping again. Everybody, enjoy the show. Save your seat. Register now.
Signals 20, the content series for marketing rock stars.